It is 101 is right now.
Yes, correct.
So Lordship can just start.
We take up 101, whatever happens.
Last occasion, my lord, court was pleased to direct my lord CBI to appear before your lordship, and
Yes, Mr. Raju is here.
yes,
And here, my status report also.
So, Mr. Raju, our concern is this.
Yes,
The High Court and the writ petition, I mean, the original writ petitioner, they are primarily relying on this OMR sheets.
yes.
Yes.
Now, this is the electronic evidence that has to be proved as per section 65B.
Yes,
So, unless that is proved, to what extent we can take cognizance of these documents? Because the entire case is pegged on that.
What is the stage of your investigation?
I have prepared a status report as far as my investigation and everything is concerned. I can't give it to you because the investigation is pending.
Don't open it because I will also read.
We had suggested, last time we had suggested that there should not be further revelation of any of the candidates.
That is not what your lordship said suggested last time, that blood matter should go back to the High Court,
Your investigation should be over within 3 months.
something like that.
But
Blood matter should go back to the High Court. Your lordship were debating whether single bench or division bench.
So
no division bench.
Chief Justice could be directed
That was the debate.
to the division bench,
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
and till then,
Not only interim order, the lordship said made will
no, my lord, I have objection to any interim order.
No,
Correct.
But
Correct.
no,
All issues should remain open.
and all issues open on
Yes,
all
yes.
sides, including CBI.
Once I appeared 101.2, we have been castigated without hearing,
Also ask the
without our stand, based
no, no,
on
my point is, my lord, no question of hearing, these are all fraud.
employee who has already retired from service from his premises. No
Established.
provisions of section 65 of the Indian Evidence Act, my lords, complied with.
It's not necessary at this stage in my submission, my lord, these are all
Sorry,
relating to, my lord, OMR sheets, which are, my lord, proved by their own signatures.
if the matter has to go back to the Honorable High Court, we should be granted the protections which your lordships have already granted us.
No, no, I have strong objection to any interim order.
Within 3 days, the bench has passed orders against us, which I'll show to your lordships cannot be sustained even for half a moment.
Mr. Bali, we are all
Well,
in
may I
same
only
position.
point out one thing, my lord, the DIG, CBI is on line, my lord. So any query as far as OMR sheet or 65B may be.
OMR sheet, we are of the
Yes,
seat. To become admissible, it has to be proved.
It has-
Absolutely.
has to be there.
Well, the OMR sheets have been, my lord, secured from the hard disk of the, my lord, authority who was authorized by the Service Commission to destroy it. The
employee
OMR
of the
sheets, my lord,
authority who had left service.
need not be at this stage, my lord, for the purpose of appointment proved like a criminal case. They're all illegal appointees. My lord, no advantage should be given to them. My lord, the retired judge of the High Court, Justice Bagh, my lord, came to a finding. Thereafter, the OMR sheets have been recovered. Kindly see, my lord, one sample of OMR sheet.
1 minute.
Compilation.
Kindly come to
Ashwin Shenvi.
certificates are there.
Yes.
This
That
has been
is-
taken
that is
away
what
from
my-
our task, which is belong to former employee of NISA,
legal aspect
which is
is important, my lord, on the 65.
Therefore, whether it is.
Whether we will examine that or.
No, the High Court should examine it. One aspect.
Yes, yes.
The OMR sheets that are being spoken of, they are supposed to have been scanned, put into a system. And the recovery what you're talking about is not from that system. It's thereafter supposed to be.
In Ghaziabad.
My lord will kindly see the, my lord, the compilation of documents. One sample of OMR sheet.
Also, military hospital.
But then,
Yes, there is no point mark, which is
Dismissal is
taken
not there,
from
this
the
could be
commission
secondary
or from the
evidence.
night, sir.
It will be
Sir,
put as
you
secondary evidence.
better than at least me, how 65B has to be proved.
Yes,
Yes,
165.
absolutely.
Pen drive to the printout 65B would not do.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the point.
That's
sir.
from the original.
Yes.
Correct.
That's the point. Recovery from somebody in Ghaziabad.
Original hard disk is recovered.
There.
There's no chain of custody documentation.
Original hard disk is recovered. That is the point.
65B affidavits be produced in court, my lord.
CBI complete the investigation.
Till that time,
No, my lord,
no statement.
the completion of investigation, my lord, cannot give them the advantage of continuing with the appointments. But they cannot continue even for a single day. My lord will kindly see, my lord, page 53 of the compilation.
By a stroke of pen.
Lord, yes, the illegal appointments.
Again.
But kindly, OMR sheets have been manipulated.
We have been.
My lord, zero OMR sheet file, they have been given appointment.
Pakka employees.
Let the CV, they are all, my lord,
Without a inquiry under Article 311.
But if everybody,
these are not necessary. 311 would not come here.
Complete the investigation.
We have no problem. We can't.
Mr. Raju, how
How long will it take to come?
Well, let me let Mr. Raju will submit the report.
reports are filed 28/9/2022 order. 1 minute.
সিবিআই এর যে রিপোর্টটা আর
2022, the
ডিভিশন বেঞ্চের
CBI has
জাজমেন্টের
filed the
202
report.
পেজ নম্বর 202
Yes.
Yes, the school service commission has given an affidavit.
Charge sheets.
But kindly go to the report of the School Service Commission.
not, okay, let us hear Mr. Bhattacharya first, then we'll hear.
I'm saying 28/9/2022 is that order is.
No, but
Senior
Kind-
addressers.
will kindly come to page 53, the compilation, one of the sample OMR sheet. Kindly pass.
Very much.
Kindly come to the document.
We have to open the matter.
Then we will argue the matter.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
The OMR sheets are signed by the candidates. Their identification mark, barcode, everything is there.
পাবলিশড বাই দ্য স্কুল সার্ভিস কমিশন
We are willing to give a.
বাই দ্য স্কুল সার্ভিস কমিশন itself.
Now, let it go back to division bench, I don't mind, but no interim order.
The issue.
My lord will not kindly pass an interim order.
He wants to say something. Mr.
A 28/9/2022 order says, my lord, the CBI has filed 4 reports. Those reports, my lord, may be produced before this court. A.
For what?
Interpretation which the High Court has
So
sought.
this court will.
ডিভিশন বেঞ্চের জাজমেন্টের আমাদের কম্পাইলেশনের
And after that, my lord, the school
Page
service commission, in terms of the order, my lord, has
202
filed an
পেজ নম্বর
affidavit
202
saying that what the CBI says with respect to
Para
manipulation
57.
is admitted.
No lordship on the last day, I have explained what we have done.
Let him administer.
Now, after that, my lord, there are successive orders, my lord, which say there is an admission by the school service commission.
Yes,
If, my lord,
the
there is a
Service Commission
CBI
appointed.
which speaks of manipulation, there are 4 reports. Let those reports come A. B, let the 65B, my lord, evidence report, my lord, my lord, insofar as 65B is concerned, not let it come to. And my lord, the admission of the SSC is apparent in the order of 28/9.
The High Court.
He can't, my lord, after which, my lord, my lord, what I say is this, my lord, let the report.
Examine it.
Lord, what I say is this, now with great respect, we can thrash it out here, my lord, in, my lord, 2 days. It will take 2 days here, otherwise it will take 2 years. Those people who actually were supposed to get the appointment according to us.
Lordship after.
Blind OMR.
If somebody
My
wants to
lord,
say
my lord, the board is sailing in 2 boats. The board is sailing
আরে
in 2
ওকে
boats.
ওই
it is on one vote
It is running with the hand.
এসএসসি বলছে ক্লায়েন্ট এখন
No, no.
আলাদা কথা বলবে
Very unfortunate, man. I say it earlier.
1 minute.
I say it with a great degree of responsibility that the board is the culprit in all this.
Lord, I'll tell you about. I'll tell you about.
May I submit, Lord? I have not allowed to complete.
Affidavit.
Lord,
There is
kindly,
What they are repeating every time, there is one small affidavit. It comes into existence over the night. When the court directs the board.
Mr. Patwalia, you are saying all this, but where is it on record?
Yes, that's right. And it doesn't even relate to us.
How is it on record that the affidavit has come in that fashion?
Correct.
9th of
It is
February is
there.
the order and 10th of February is the order.
This is what you are arguing.
No.
Have you replied from that?
The question.
the affidavit before the Supreme Court also.
That has
School
to
Service Commission, one affidavit, the Supreme Court also.
They cancelled it On
One of the point,
Permission, you can
the,
resign.
and on the basis of
Today-
that affidavit,
today,
the court
all this-
cancelled it, not
all
me.
this can be argued in the High Court also. There is a division bench of the High Court, my lord. High Court will.
Division bench already decided this.
Yeah, why should it be argued for the first time? Here is the question.
already decided.
But by that time.
And every time we
division bench
reinvent the same wheel, my lord. All this happened last time. Then we reached a situation where your lordship said, all right, we will send it back. We will maintain interim order, but let us see what the CBI has to say. Mr. Rahim was not there. So today primarily it was kept so that the CBI can come and tell your lordships its views on the issue whether it should go back or not.
CBI
Or reports of the CBI
I
can
will
come.
submit, my lord. CBI has found manipulation. CBI has found that undeserving candidates have been appointed.
But the High Court has examined
This
it.
is on what? On what basis?
As far as OMR seats are-
8 September.
Yes.
Mr. Raju's statement on 12/4/2023
What is there?
categorically says that this particular manipulation is coming on the basis of hard disk, which has been obtained from a third party.
There's no third party.
That's Mr.
Please don't
Raju's-
say that.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
He's the person of the board.
No, he's not a person of the board. Yes, still there is no-
Now that hard disk which was preserved by the School Service Commission.
These orders passed on 8th of February, 9th of February, 10th of February, without hearing anybody, without the record, setting aside everybody's service.
8 September.
Sending it back, your lord.
My lord will kindly go through the orders of the court instead of not wasting time.
Kindly set aside these orders, send the matter
Kindly,
back
no.
division bench to hear the matter after hearing everybody. That's the cardinal principle. This court has-
The division bench has found that there has been manipulation. Division bench found there is a illegality.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, the commission has filed an affidavit before this court to say we do not have the records.
No.
Overnight, one person files an affidavit to say we have tallied the OMR sheets from NISA. We feel that is right. Where is the material to show that? Nothing. The NISA is from an employee who retired 4 years back from his private home.
Better to do it in High Court, Lord.
But Lordship will allow me to speak uninterrupted for 15 minutes.
I think he's with us. Yes. That's the drift of what he's saying. My lord is sending it to the High
Not
Court.
allowing to argue, not allowing others to argue in
He
this.
wants an audience for
Yeah,
about 5
submit
minutes.
this one.
Bhattacharya wants an audience for 5 minutes. So, Lord.
Yes, we'll have hearing for 10 minutes.
Yes, Lord.
But my lord, hear me first, my lord.
Milord, kindly, Milord, comes to the order of the division bench.
Mr. Bhattacharya.
My lord.
The sequence would be this. We'll hear Mr. Raju first, then you, then if necessary the petitioners, then we'll pass the order.
Yes, kindly do that.
Okay, we have found that in all 4 cases there has been manipulation and there has been tinkering with evidence, tampering with evidence. And we have found that large number of candidates, undeserving candidates, even candidates who had failed have been given appointment because of this tampering. We have found that the original OMR sheets are missing. So there are several things. Therefore, in the absence of
Original OMR is missing
This
because
one.
we were told apprised that they were to retain it for a year. So it's not a question of missing. It has.
Rule 21.
that apart, it is not available. Therefore, secondary evidence will have to be laid up as far as the contents of the OMR is concerned. We have secondary evidence to show that there is tampering with the
In what manner have you come to the secondary
Yes, madam.
evidence?
That we have found from the CD available in Bansal. Bansal is connected with the agency which is supposed to do the working on the OMR sheets. So those OMR sheets, the contents of the original OMR sheets have been found with Bansal's in Bansal's device. Now the issue is Bansal, fortunately, we could lay hand on what the original OMR sheets are there because Bansal has them in his device. And that device we have taken copies.
What you are told, Bansal had a pen drive.
Yes, pen drive.
Yes.
So that pen drive had the OMR sheets.
Where is the hard disk?
But may I only, my DIG is online. He may be
It
unmuted.
is page 121 if your lordship sees.
Please unmute the DIG.
She was already said what the sequence will be.
The sequence was.
No, you can't just interrupt.
Anything on record to show that when these OMR sheets were destroyed as per rules, the mirror image or they were preserved and then with the commission.
But so far as, therefore kindly have a look, Manoj, as far as my status report is concerned, it shows that those, the OMRs photographs or whatever it is, the copies were taken in this pen drive. And this pen,
With some.
therefore that pen,
Proper custody.
but it has been, but there are signatures, there are other things which are matching, which would show that this can be attributed.
We are dealing with
Authority.
thousands of.
It was with NISA, my lord. He is
Yeah, IO is unmuted, but may I only ask him to?
He's an employee of NISA. NISA was appointed by
My friend's turn has not come as yet, my lord. We cannot do this.
I'm
It's
just-
not a free market.
This is a question from what I'm answering.
Yes. Let the CBI explain, my lord. He is not a super CBI.
Bansal is not an angel who has, yes.
Let's
Bansal
Yes,
is not an angel who has come from heaven.
let CBI come.
Yes, but Mr. Ashwin Singhvi is there
This is
online.
what they
Mr.
do with the
Singhvi,
photos.
why don't you give the details as far as the pen drive, etc. is concerned?
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. Sir, the way we went through this particular unraveling of this OMR manipulation thing was, there was one agency, Messrs. NISA Communications, who was authorized to do the OMR evaluation process. Now, this NISA Communication was headed by one Puneet Gupta, and Vice President was Mr. Niladri Das. Niladri Das was the one who was liaising with the School Service Commission as far as evidence, whatever we have gathered. And based on that, when we searched the official premises of NISA, it's a Noida-based agency, and it has one of its offices in Kolkata also. When we searched this agency, then we also got to know that there was one ex-employee, Pankaj Bansal. And when Pankaj Bansal was asked regarding this, so he said that he has some relevant material in his house in Ghaziabad. So we searched his house. We got 3 hard disks. In these 3 hard disks, we have
How
got.
did he get this pen drive?
Yes.
Why did he copy it?
Sir, he was the one who was involved.
Custody.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What did he say?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just give me a couple of minutes, ma'am. I'm coming to that, ma'am. Just give me a couple of minutes, ma'am. So when we examined him, and then we got all the scanned copies of OMR sheets. The interesting thing here is, ma'am, that
Can copy from which?
from
Guys,
those 3 hard disks, which were found, we got scanned copies of OMR sheets in those hard disks. Now, the issue here is, ma'am, that
where did you get the hard disk?
He will explain. He will explain how it matches with the original OMR. Just give him a minute. He'll explain, your leadership, how those OMR sheets would match with the hard disk. Yes, Mr. Sen, may I ask him to elaborate?
So what happened? Along with this OMR scan sheets, we also got OMR score sheets. The manipulation, whatever has happened here, has
Where
happened.
did you get it from? That's what we want to know.
We have got it from this 3 hard disks which were found during search at this Pankaj Bansal residence.
Oh,
That could be.
But there is investigation to show that talent
Sir,
is original OMR.
once we got this, we proceeded ahead. By
Pankaj Bansal will have to be examined in a court of law and set down the chain.
Correct.
yes, sir. Sir, there is something I will just go in a sequential fashion, sir.
What we accept your report as an inquiry report, but this is not a investigation report on which we can place reliance on.
But he wants to say something more. Let him speak.
Sir, this thing happened in September 2022. So now, considering this, after the search process was over, so during investigation, we took that OMR score sheet and also the score sheet which we obtained from School Service Commission. So when these 2 score sheets were compared, there were tampering in results of in Group D. There were around manipulation in 2,823.
You proceeded on the assumption that whatever you found from Bansal
Is the gospel truth.
No, ma'am. I'm coming to that, ma'am. We did not go on that assumption, ma'am.
How did you verify the veracity?
I am coming to that, ma'am. So once we did that, we found manipulation in every appointment which was done, ma'am. One was Group D, Group C, Assistant Teacher 9-10, Assistant Teacher 11-12. So we found close to 8-9,000 manipulations in toto in all of them, ma'am. Now, when we found this, the task which we did was we submitted this to the High Court also, saying that we have found this manipulation, but we said that we are still continuing our investigation. Those are part of the 4 status report which we submitted in September 2022. Then we called all of these candidates. Once we called many of the candidates, we examined close to 1,000 candidates. We saw their centers. We prima facie saw their handwriting. We also saw their signatures. And when these things matched, we have sent certain things to GUQD also for a report. Then when we found that, then certain candidates also told that they actually approached certain agents to get themselves qualified. That is part of our charge sheet also, which we have submitted in the trial court. Now we have booked certain agents also in this regard. Now, when we submitted this, we also said that since this may not be a foolproof exercise, we asked the School Service Commission to conduct again the same exercise to find out whether whatever is there in the OMR sheet, for example, in the OMR sheet, just a small example, a candidate has only circled 4 entries, but his marks in the School Service Commission score sheet, based on which he has got appointed, is 53. But
again, we are
actual
proceeding
score
on the basis that
That is the gospel truth. Yes,
That is the original.
that's the whole investigation. It cannot stand in court for a day, not this kind of.
based on this,
Investigation, but this will stand the test of a trial.
Mr. Raju, investigation is continuing. We
Yes.
will not disrupt that.
Correct.
Yes.
On the basis of an interim investigation, whether termination can be.
Termination, CBI is not concerned with termination. I am not concerned with termination.
That,
I am only, since a notice was issued asking me to explain, I have done this.
we are, okay, we can't say we are fully satisfied that some manipulation appears to have been there. But for that,
sir, one submission, sir.
individual who took the job, there has to be.
Termination, CBI is not concerned, bro. CBI is only concerned with investigation.
You continue and you file charge sheet and let them go to.
Whatever things we do, we proceed further.
Will it still such time? This is not proved under 65B.
No, we want to wait till the CBI investigation for.
And it was a Herculean task in the CBI.
We want to wait for an order in this regard. But to for the High Court to treat this report as the authentic one, that has to be proved to be admissible.
Yes, I think that is the best way.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
The problem what is happening is in this proceeding, writ petitioners have filed on certain cause of action. There is a criminal investigation. The two are merging in a manner which will affect the trial and also it is affecting the writ petition.
No, but writ petition and can go on also.
No, it can go on parallelly. There is no problem.
Okay, we'll
But
come
it
back.
will be segregated in
My presence may be dispensed with, my presence may be dispensed.
Yes.
with.
Okay.
Great.
This report.
Report may be kept in a sealed cover.
You can take it back also.
You may take it back.
We have got an idea what is in the report.
Very well.
We can take it back.
Great.